Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika. So I have my November Shop My Stash. Now I know you guys loved in the last video, I gave you guys more of a sit down feel to give you guys a mini review about love, hates of whatever I use for the month. And I want to do that again for you guys because actually I like just being on camera and showing you guys. Plus you guys always see my nails. Let's get started with this mini review. So I'm gonna show you guys, if you're new to my channel, I show you guys what I used for the previous month, and then in the second clip I show you guys what I picked out for the month. So you guys know I always do this. Let me know if you guys want to see Shop My Stash for 2022. I was thinking about just doing a free flow of just using products for each month and then coming back just so I can have a variety instead of sticking to some things. Shop My Stash has been really great, but now I'm realizing that I just kind of want to use stuff on a daily basis and kind of mix and match without being stuck to certain things. But let me know your thoughts on that. I could definitely get that to you guys. Again, thank you to everyone that has subscribed and watched my channel and supported my channel all this year. I appreciate it as always. So let's get started. First two palettes, you guys, I only use 2 palettes for the month. That's not like me. That's why I wanted to mix it up. So of course I still love this. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Girl, it's so dusty. This is what it looks like. I continue to love it. Like, no shame, no game. I love it. There was a palette, and I will tell you guys, it is the Too Faced. All right, so one of the palettes that I did use for a month, and it was completely old and I had to trash it. I couldn't even give it away. I want to start the name down below from the previous video, but it was a Tarte palette and I had to let it go. It was pretty much old. I'm not sure how many years old, but girl, when I tell you I put the eyeshadow on my eyes got so irritated, so watery. It was just bad. I knew it was the eyeshadow. I had wet the brush, did all kind of stuff, and no matter how about whatever I did, it was basically like, girl, you gotta let this palette go. This eyeshadow palette is completely old. It had to be at least about 2 or 3 years old, but I did go ahead and trash that. So if you're wondering, it was a really good palette for the time being, but that Tarte palette had to go. Now this Born to Run, I definitely recommend you keep this in your staple. You like it. A lot of people do like this. I feel like this is great for people that don't wear a lot of makeup. If you're not an everyday makeup lover, or if you want to give this to somebody who is starting out, this would be a great way for them to use different colors and transition shades. Now, a palette that you guys know, I'm gonna be honest, I did not use this palette at all this month. This was the Pat McGrath Celestial. I tried to use it, but to be honest, the way my work schedule was going, the way my life was going for October, it just didn't work. So this is one of those palettes where it's like, if I want pops of color or I'm looking for that, I will pull this out. Now her new palette, you guys know I already have. I definitely feel like I'm gonna use that more than this one, only because there wasn't a lot of transition shades in this palette. This was definitely considered a colorful palette. I still like it, it's really good, but I just did not use it the way I thought I was. Now let's go into this. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this at all. It's nice, but I don't need it anymore because I have used makeup for years now and I'm learning what my skin likes, what it doesn't need, and what can I eliminate. If I can eliminate a lot of things on my prepping my skin, this is definitely one of them. I really seen that my skin just was like, I mean, it's cool. So what I am gonna do is pass this along to my god sister. I think that she would use it more. Now, something that I'm like, Becca is actually, they completely out of business. I know Smashbox took over some of their stuff. This just didn't wow me anymore. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. I don't need to keep this. This one I do have, and I have a backup. You guys know I will give my backups or makeup to friends, family. My god sister keeps makeup. So I'm actually gonna send her my backup because once I finish this, I'm more like, I wouldn't repurchase it even if Becca was still in business because I still have other things that are good. It gives this white cast, which you guys know it's always done that, and it blends out very well in the skin. But as far as keeping me matte, like I'm wearing it right now and I'm just like, you know, things have changed. Things have changed. So it's cool for why it lasted. Now the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancers, I did not use these. To be honest, the way life and makeup and work was going, Q4 is kicking my butt right now. Between holidays, work, just life in general, I am trying to just beat my face, get to work, do my business, and this requires an extra step that I was like, I don't have time right now. I've completely gotten more of my natural everyday makeup skincare makeup routine down to like a 15-minute boom. Now for a full face glam beat, girl, I can get about maybe 20-30 minutes, which don't get me wrong, I love, but I just didn't use these this month. I still like them and I know what they're good for, so I am going to keep these. And I do say get them. I mean, they are good. If you're wondering, I'm in the shade XX14. And this is more of a color corrector. This lasts for so long because you don't need a lot. Like, you guys can build these up and you only need a little bit. This is XX15. If I do friends or family makeup, I would definitely use these because these do give that full coverage that you need. And that's the one thing I did like about them. Now, foundation that I'm wearing, and I got so many compliments from coworkers as always about my makeup, and you guys on my videos. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self Refresher Foundation, oil free. It has SPF of 30. I'm in the shade 530 Henna. I like it. I'm wearing it currently right now. It gives a very good look to the skin. I shake it up, I blend it. I'm definitely keeping this. I'm glad I did not get it out of my collection because my sister was like, are you crazy? You getting rid of it? This, hands down, if you're looking for something that's very lightweight, it gives biddable coverage. I only use 2-3 pumps and this is full coverage. It doesn't budge, it doesn't move, it doesn't fade after so long. Blends out seamlessly. Like, one swipe blends, you're good to go. Love it. Let's see, this is the Benefits the Pore Professional Super Setter Setting Spray. I don't have to repurchase this again. I'm wearing it right now and I feel like I've had to touch up my face several times throughout the day. It's a setting spray, but it's supposed to be a long-lasting makeup setting spray. Let me see, it doesn't even say how long it's supposed to last, but it's supposed to be a lightweight, it's a lightweight micro mist. So it's supposed to lock in your makeup, soften the look of pores, and feel weightless. It does that, but it's not long lasting. This is definitely something for like a touch up. Now let's see, let's go on to primers. The Fenty eye primer, you guys know I love this. This is good. A dupe to this is the Ulta Ultra Matte Eye Primer. If you don't want to try Fenty, the Ulta brand is just as good. Alright, let's go on to concealers. Girl, Hourglass has been messing up in other categories of makeup, but this concealer, this would be a repurchase. This concealer is bomb.com. Like, girl, I have this under my eyes and I'm just like, oh yeah. Oh yes. It's full coverage. It conceals. It hides. It's good. I'm in the shade Mocha. It doesn't have a number on it, so I'm in the shade Mocha. It's so hard for me to find a foundation shade in any of the Hourglass. You guys know Hourglass has been messing up with their color shade range and not supporting diversity and women of color. But this concealer is bomb. This is probably the only thing that I would continue to repurchase from Hourglass because the thickness, the quality, the coverage, it checks all the boxes. So love it. This is the Drama Bomb Extreme Nourishing Mascara. This is good. I will feel like that if I get a larger size, maybe I'll get the most out of it, but it is good. So I'm going to keep this in for the rest of this month. Now, my previous mascara was the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I completely ran out of that travel size one. You guys know I have a full size, but this is good. So I'm going to keep this in. Now, a highlighter that was like okay, and I'm actually going to send this to my god sister. This is the e.l.f. Rose Gold Highlighter. I got this free when I placed the e.l.f. order for my sponge cleanser. But this is like very lightweight. You have to really build this up or you go in, like scrub in. This was like one of those where I was like, I tried it because it was free, but I don't have to keep it in my collection. A dupe to this is the Maybelline Metallic Gold, Molten Gold highlighters. And the Maybellines are actually just as better. Now, the Makeup Forever Duo Matte, I'm so glad I have a backup for this, but I do wish that, I hate that they discontinued this. I love this, so I'm going to keep it in my collection. This is the Makeup Revolution Brow Gel. I don't like this. And I'm going to tell you why. It does not keep your brows actually in place, and it does give your brows like a dry, crisp, and I don't like that. So this is, I'm like, you got to go. And it's only, I think it's like $7. So that was for Makeup Revolution. My Anastasia brow definer, this is good, but I actually like other things better, so I'm just gonna finish this off and then go ahead and chuck it because you guys know I have tons of other brow pencils. So that is drawer 1. Now drawer 2, this is the LYS matte bronzer in the shade Strength. I love this. I have used this as a bronzer. I actually have it on right now on my eyes as a contour just to put something on my eyes. I really do like this, so I definitely recommend this. I'm finding, and I agree with, and I told everyone, even in my LYS review, I'll insert the link. The LYS brand, because they're the first black-owned vegan brand at Sephora, I feel like that because it's so vegan and it's so fresh and it has a clean ingredients, you have to use those products, at least clean products. They're not a summer product. So I tested the complete line in the summer months, and I didn't feel like I actually loved it, but I knew I would love it more in my winter and my spring months. Summer months is just too hot. We're not doing heavy foundation, we're not doing heavy wear. But this bronzer definitely worked good. So I'm definitely interested in seeing how the LYS brand tests out during the winter months, and I'll let you guys know about that. These are the Patrick Ta blushes, and Oh She's So Different and She's So LA. These are really good, but I will say you have to go very light-handed with these because, girl, if you don't, you'll be looking like Krusty the Clown around here. So I really do like these. I'm going to keep these in my collection. I feel like that the powder actually works better than the cream. The cream is like, I would put the cream on and then set it with the powder. Patrick Ta teaches everyone to put the powder on and then set the cream on top. I ain't for that. I'm gonna do what works for me, but I really do say if you could try the Patrick Ta blushes, get your hands on them because they are good. And that is it. I'm gonna take you guys over here to my vanity, show you guys what I picked out for the month of November. Again, if you guys want to continue to see Shop My Stash for 2022, or you guys just want to see whatever I pick out and go with the flow and give you guys monthly updates, let me know. Let's go ahead and get started on what I picked out. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and start at the top. Let's see, foundation and concealer I have chosen for this month is the Too Faced Born This Way 24-Hour Matte Foundation. I have not used this in God knows when. I'm in the shade Tiramisu. I definitely wanted to use this. I've been eyeing this for a while, and I was like, I need to use this. Now, for concealer, I'm going to use their Multi-Sculpt Concealer. I remember this was so good. I'm in the shade Chestnut. I also have another shade that's good for a highlighting shade. Chestnut is more of, I believe, I want to say, Chestnut is my highlighting shade. And then Tiramisu is my neutral shade. But definitely wanted to give these a try because I have not touched these all year. Now, if we go over here to primers and concealers, I picked up this one, so I'm gonna use the Smashbox Oil Control Shine Control primer. I really do like this stuff, and especially during the winter months, this works really good. An OG that I picked up out of, this is the Urban Decay Caffeine Eye Primer. Remember, Urban Decay had the original. They came out with a more brown color friendly eye primer. This is in the shade Caffeine. I picked up a couple of these a while back. I don't know if they discontinued these. These are hit and miss. If I can find it, I'll post the link down below. But I also remember purchasing some at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. And then for another primer, I just picked up my Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I have a couple of these. I don't plan to purchase this in a full size only because I'm really condensing my primers and my bases. So stuff like this could actually work better versus purchasing the full size. Now, if we go over here for mascara, because I'm going to run out of my Uma Beauty mascara soon, I did go ahead and pull out the e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud Volumizing Mascara. I got mine at Target. It's only $8. This one is one that's open, and I want to go ahead and use it up. And then you guys know I want to go ahead and finish up my Anastasia Brow Definer Pencil in the shade Chocolate. It's still good. I like it. But I have so many other brow pencils that I like better that I'm just going to like, it's one that I would purchase. The setting powder that I'm going to continue to use is my Makeup Forever Duo Matte in shade 218. This is discontinued, but I will say their new matte powder is just as good. Now, a new highlighter that I added to the collection is the Pat McGrath. This is her Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Luma Nude. I got this off the Pat website. I don't even know if, honestly, she's going to bring this into the stores yet, but I do recommend it. If you follow me on Instagram, you already seen the swatches. You never get disappointed with Pat highlighters. All right, and then for setting powder, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade, what shade is this? This is always Honeymoon. I get mine at Target. You can also get it at Walmart. Target has it. It's always in stock. I just do an online order pickup, and that's how I keep it in stock. Now for blushes, I picked out a couple of blushes. Everything is new that I pretty much shopped. This is the ColourPop Such a Rush Cheek Palette. I purchased mine from the ColourPop website. This is what it looks like. It is women of color friendly. They came out with like 4 different shades, so I really like this one. And then I definitely wanted to try out the new Makeup Revolution blush. You guys know I had talked about this. Candace Victoria had talked about it, and I was like, she was the only person actually that showed this palette face to face, because it does not do justice on the Ulta website. So if you definitely like Makeup Revolution, try it out. But I figured they came out with two. This one is Golden Soul, so like that. So those are my two blushes. I think I have some more blushes that just didn't fit. Yeah, so my other two blushes that I picked in this drawer, let me pull you guys back. So my other two blushes is the Huda Beauty Glow Wish blushes. These were $20. You guys know I recently purchased these from the Huda Beauty, from the Sephora Friends and Family. This is Charming Cherry right here, and this one is Berry Juicy, just 03 and 04 if you're wondering. They didn't fit in there. 4 palettes. I picked up 4 palettes. This is the new Anastasia palette. You guys know I purchased this one recently. It's their newest holiday one. This is the Primrose. It's a face and eyes palette. I really love the colors. Andrea Renee did a video and I was like, girl, I'm in love. Let me go ahead and purchase that while I can get it on discount. Another palette that I am going to use is the ColourPop Sonic Bloom palette. I got mine off the Ulta website, and that's what it looks like. I feel like these are all like fall shades. I pulled out Oldie But Goodie. It is discontinued. This is the Anastasia times Jackie Aina palette. Every time I see Kyra Knox use this palette, I just fall more and more in love with it. Kyra has done so many looks just using this one palette, and she did a look in her most recent vlog showing her baby shower, and I was like, girl, every time Kyra does a look, if you are not subscribed to Kyra Knox or her twin sister Alicia Williams, I will post their links down below. You should be checking them out. Kyra can bomb a look with this one. Like, the girl has made over at least 20 different looks. So every time she does, I'm like, girl, I need to pull that palette out. So that's what I did. And then I was curious. I wanted to try out the Patrick Ta. So that's what I did. I needed a neutral, and I was like, let me try this out. So that's what I did. So yeah, that is it for my Shop My Stash for the month of November. Again, let me know if you guys want to see more Shop My Stash for 2022. I will definitely get them out for you. If you guys definitely like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Look out for a secret holiday giveaway coming up in December. Definitely check your comment section, because you never know when I may comment and tell you to email me your address. Other than that, you guys stay blessed as always. I hope you guys have a very good holiday season. Definitely check out a vlog coming out for Thanksgiving week from me, because your girl's on vacation and she will be giving you guys out a holiday vlog. Other than that, I will talk to you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye.